Hello, everyone. It's Friday night, September 20th, 2013, week 3 of Monterey County High School football. Tonight, the 2-0 Aztecs of Soledad travel to the Rabobank Stadium in Salinas, the Salinas Sports Complex, to meet the 0-2 North Salinas Vikings. Hello, everybody. I'm John Berlin, and with me tonight is Dave Kellogg of the Monterey Herald. Hello, Dave.
Hi, John. Great to be with you again. Great to be back at this stadium. We've got an interesting matchup between an 0-2 and a 2-0 team, but really these guys are closer than their records indicate.
Well, you've got that right. North Salinas was two very tough opening games, coming up with two tough losses. Well, Soledad showing that they can really start off, and they really have to prove tonight that they are a 2-0 team.
They're a 2-0 team, but they've also been to the playoffs the last 2 years, while North Salinas has struggled. You mentioned the strength of schedule. North of Salinas opened against Salinas, the number 1 ranked team in our Herald poll, and they lost 35-10, I believe that was. And then they faced Carmel, who is also a top 5 team in our Herald poll, and Carmel, of course, beat Palma earlier this season. So I think really this could be a very competitive game with North Salinas getting the ball first and wanting to get some confidence here.
Well, deep for North Salinas is Jacob Robante, number 3. And here's the kick from Martin Garpo. Gets it to North Salinas at the 10, up to the 20.
Big hit there.
Good tackle by Soledad, as it certainly looked like number 3, Jacob Robante, with the ball for the Vikings from North Salinas. And so North Salinas will start off with the ball, 1st and 10.
First at the 23.
Mark it at the 23. Thanks, Dave. And Justin Gutierrez will be the quarterback for the black-clad North Salinas Vikings.
They come out in that pistol offense where they spread the field with triplets on one side.
And here's Gutierrez. Running it himself, puts the ball in the air.
Incomplete.
Way overthrown, but that's an exciting start for this game for North Salinas, starting up with a pass.
Yeah, they opened with trips on the right and then tried to spread the field and hit a guy on an out and just overthrew him.
Yeah, that was a tough first play for North Salinas. So here they are.
Second at the 23.
Second down and 10. Just started the game here. Two very struggling teams that really have to win this game. Okay, here's a real quick pass out to the right, flat for number 1 for North Salinas. That is Edmar Uguez with the catch and gets it out to the almost 40-yard line.
Looks like he's at the 38. They're going to mark it.
Uguez into the game for North. Not on my starting lineup, so we have to quickly see what Coach Zank is pulling off. Here's Gutierrez. He's in that pistol. He's going to take a snap in about 3 yards back behind the center, and he gives it to his up man. Up man with the ball. That has to be Mario Gonzalez. Let's see if that's we can catch his number, but yep, there he is, number 26, Mario Gonzalez with the carry. Boy, he takes it out to the 44-yard line. We got 2nd down and 5, and boy, quickly up to the line is North Salinas. North with 2 backs behind Gutierrez.
We got a flag down here, John. A lot of teams going with the no-huddle offense, much like the pros. Keep things moving.
Looks like the Aztecs are offside, so move the ball 5 yards. That could be a first down, and it is for the Vikings of North Salinas. First possession, just had the ball a minute, and North Salinas moving it. 1st and 10 for Justin Gutierrez. He does have Mario Gonzalez in the backfield with him. And he's got an open set. Now a man goes to motion left, and to the right. He gets the ball, and he's making some positive yardage down the line there. Let's see if we can't get his number. That is 22 for North Salinas, and that is Josh Wilson with the ball. Nice play, and boy, not even a huddle. Right back to the line after a 5-yard pickup on first down. For North Salinas, they are looking over to the sideline for the play. And here they have it. He's still in the pistol, Gutierrez, and now there's a whistle. And the flag comes out, and let's see what the official is going to call. Okay, it looks like the Vikings have called timeout. So we'll take a little break, and we'll be right back right after this. Well, we can tell you a brief message about the MCAET Foundation, the Media Center for Art, Education, and Technology. Foundation serves as a fiscal sponsor for the Millennium Charter School. We will get back to that in a minute as North Salinas is up to the ball. 2nd down and 5 on the Soledad side of the ball. Boy, there was a little misplay, and boy, it looks like Gutierrez didn't have his man to hand off to, and
he just missed the handoff there to Jacob Rabante.
So number 3, Rabante, was in the backfield and got by him before the handoff could occur. So a loss on the play.
So Gutierrez loses 4 on that one.
Brings up a 3rd down, call it 8, right at across the 50 in Soledad territory. Big 3rd down play for North Salinas. Still in the pistol. Takes a sort of shotgun snap. And then throws out quickly left. Has a man over there. That is David Doerr with the catch for North Salinas, but he does not get enough for a 1st down. Gets about 3 on the carry, on the play. So 4th down for the Vikings, but they set right up. They're gonna go for it. They don't give Soledad a chance to even think about it. Boy, he has got men everywhere. Now he looks over to the sideline to see his play. He had Soledad all set for a quick strike, and now
a little bit of confusion there. That happens sometimes in the no huddle.
Gutierrez is he's barking out signals to everybody, so they're getting the huddle as they're lined up. Here he is, back to pass. Puts the ball in the air.
Deep.
Got a man open. He makes a catch. Let's see if it is a catch. Yes, it is.
Looks like Doerr.
Yep, Doerr with the catch at the 19-yard line. 1st down for North Salinas. Nice.
Doerr with just a straight down the field move, and Gutierrez floated it up there, and a beautiful over-the-shoulder catch.
Yeah, that was a nice play. And quickly back to the line comes North Salinas. There's the snap. They give the ball to Gutierrez. Check that. Gonzalez up the middle. And Gonzalez picks up a few yards. Let's see what they give him. Oh, boy. They're going to give him 5, almost 4 yards on the carry. So 2nd down and 6 for the Vikings. Call it inside the 20 down to the 15, 14-yard line of Soledad. Here's North Salinas trying to get first blood. Still in the pistol. And he, as a man move, has to put him back over to the right slot. Now Gutierrez has the ball. Give it to their up man. Oh, he fakes it. He passes it out to the right side, and that's number. What's that? Wilson. 22 is Wilson again. Josh Wilson with the ball on that very sophisticated play by North Salinas. Really had the ball.
It was a little bit of a throwback. They ran the option out of that.
So it's a first down
at the 5.
Wow, 1st and goal for
at the 6
for the Vikings. 8 minutes to go here, first quarter, and the Vikings knock on the door. Here's the ball given to Gonzalez. Gonzalez gets right down to the 1-yard line. 2nd down and goal from the 1 for the Vikings. Looks like a very good start for Coach Zanks.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They're really moving the ball methodically. And
there's a quick snap, and the ball is in the end zone.
Oh, no.
And the ball,
what are they going to signal?
Looks like the ball.
No, he broke the plane, and then he fumbled the ball, and it came out. The ref is signaling a touchdown.
Oh, they are signaling a touchdown. Yeah. The ball came out after he crossed the plane.
Yeah.
So with 7:30 to go in the first quarter, North Salinas gets first blood, and they get on a 1-yard plunge. Was that Gonzalez?
I believe that was Romario Suarez, number 19.
19.
Yeah, I'm wrong. Number 26, Gonzalez. Mario Gonzalez.
Yeah, Gonzalez.
Apologies.
1-yard run. So 6-0. Here we go. That's a little bit of a swinging gate, but now we're going to get a point after attempt. Number 19 is
who I just mentioned.
Ignacio. I'll check that. He's Fernando Gonzalez. And so the kick is good. So with the score, North Salinas 7. Soledad about to get the ball for the first time. 7:30 to go, first quarter. We'll be right back after this. All right, very good play for North Salinas to score, using up about half. Well, I guess it's 12 minutes. They used 4.5 minutes on that drive to score the first touchdown. Okay, back deep.
12-play drive on that.
We've got number 2 and number 4 for Soledad. So Martinez and Valadares deep for Soledad, but a pooch kick, and it's quickly picked up by Soledad at the 30-yard line. Nice play by Mark Valadares to save that ball for Soledad, and here they come, the Soledad Aztecs with quarterback Fernando Longoria. Longoria, not much of a passer. You won't see a whole lot of passing from the Aztecs, but you'll see definitely Jeremiah Murillo and Enrique Pacheco and Jose Martinez running the ball.
Similar look. They come out in the in that spread option.
And Longoria in the shotgun has his in. He's going out to his left side, puts the ball in the air, has a man, and that's number 2. Jose Martinez with the grab, picks up a good 5 yards on the play. Nice starting play for the Aztecs.
And, of course, as soon as we talk about how Longoria doesn't pass much, he throws the first time.
Didn't we kind of, not an announcer's jinx, right? At least it didn't really jinx anything. It was a 5-yard play.
But the good news is Soledad runs a huddle, so we get a little break in between plays here.
They actually do have a huddle, yeah. That's going to be unique pretty soon. Again, in the shotgun is Fernando Longoria. Longoria, a junior, back to pass again, puts the ball in the air, and boy, I think he hit a North Salinas lineman right in the hands.
Right. He threw a strike to that lineman.
But
and luckily he dropped it.
Well, both teams coming out trying to loosen up the defenses with some surprise plays, and that brings up a 3rd down, call it 5 for the Aztecs. Ball at their own 35. I don't think Coach Berlanga would like a 3-and-out, so hopefully they'll try to get a first down here. Let's see what they're going to do.
It's interesting how they move the pocket around. They like Longoria to be throwing on the run here.
Yeah, throwing on the run really takes a lot of practice. You really have to have good timing to throwing like that. So let's see, big 3rd down here, right off the bat for Soledad. Back in the shotgun, he's looking to pass again. Boy, he gets it in the air, has a man, and he got it. He makes the catch. Looks like a first down.
Number 2.
Okay, number 2 that's Jose Martinez for Soledad on a nice first down. Very good. Keeps the ball.
42.
Hang on to the ball. See if they can get some ball control and get down there. And tie the game up. Nice opening score by North Salinas. Just took the ball down, marched it down. I think it was about 80 yards, maybe a little bit less, maybe 80, 70.
It was 77.
77-yard.
I'm impressed by both offenses. I mean, they just seem very much in control, not panicked at all.
Longoria in the shotgun again. Well, this time he pitches it out. He has his 21. Man, and that is Murillo. Murillo makes a nice dash out to the almost 50-yard line. Picks up about 7 on the play. Good little run by the Aztecs.
Again, Longoria moving around, rolling out and running that option. He gets a lot of attention from North Salinas defenders, I think.
5:43 to go, first quarter. 7-0 North Salinas. Soledad with their first possession. Longoria in the shotgun. As the ball gives it to Murillo. Murillo up the middle.
Not much there for him.
Murillo
didn't get anything.
We have unofficial stats of 12 carries for 89 yards.
Last week?
Before. We don't know exactly who it.
I think it was last week.
If that's just for one game or two, but decent runner. Big 3rd down play. 3rd and 3 from their own 49 for Soledad. Fernando Longoria still in the shotgun, has his running back with him. Over to the right side, looking. Puts the ball in the air again.
Strike again.
And it's incomplete. Nice pass over there to number 10. And Joseph Castillo had it in his hands. Boy, good play, and just a good defense by North Salinas to knock that out. So now 4th down. It looks like they may even go for it. I don't see a kicker coming in. Do you?
No, I don't.
That would be Martin, number 51, Martin Guapo.
No, it does look like they're going to go for it.
They might be going for it. 4th and about 3. All right, in the shotgun stands Fernando Longoria. Longoria puts a man in motion to the right. Has the ball, but gives it over to his big fullback, 34.
I think he's going to be just short.
Enrique Pacheco.
Lost his footing there around the 50 and fell down to the 49.
And the ball will go to North Salinas on downs as Soledad unable to complete that or convert that 4th down chance. And, boy, it gives North Salinas excellent field position right there at their own 49-yard line. Well, they rolled the dice with Coach Berlanga, and they came up snake eyes.
You know, they ran that option before with some great success, picking up 7 yards on it. It's just he lost his footing there.
Yeah, that's when you're trying to get 3 yards, every step counts. So back to Justin Gutierrez. Gutierrez, again, like you say, in the wide open pistol. He's got 3 receivers to the left. He puts, he fakes the pass. Now he's running to his left. Can't get around. A good defender in Soledad there. And a nice tackle by 34. That's Enrique Pacheco. The man who just ran the ball a moment ago, making up for his lack of a first down by making a nice stop. Only a 2-yard gain for North. Here they are in the pistol. All the ends are on the right side this time, but they do give the ball to their running back, and that's Victor Nunez. Nunez over to the left side.
Looks like a first down for him to the 40.
Boy, close for a first down. Let's see what they mark it. Boy, it's right on it, and the ref says, yes, first down. So here comes North Salinas with another drive. They already lead 7-0 here, 4:11 to go first quarter. Soledad has to make a stop here. They cannot get down 2 scores. All right, still in the I guess you call it a pistol, and they give the ball right to his up man, and that is Murillo with the ball. Check that.
Nunez.
Wrong guy. That's Nunez. Got 21 on the wrong list. I was calling the Soledad guy. So Nunez, Victor Nunez with the carry for North Salinas. Picks up a good 4 yards. Takes it on down to we'll call it the 37. So 37 of Soledad. Boy, the unusual uniforms for North Salinas. All black with these light blue helmets. Mm-hmm. And the North Salinas, there's a give right up to their up man. That's got to be
Nunez again, I think.
Is it Nunez?
I think so.
Yes, 21, Nunez with the ball. Still up the middle, not much. Going to bring up a 3rd down. You got 3rd and 4 for the Vikings here. 3:18 to go, first quarter. Vikings with a 7-0 lead. Taking the opening kickoff and marching it down the field. Here we go. Gutierrez waiting for his team to get set. All the receivers on the left side, one on the right. He's back to pass, puts the ball in the air to the left side. He has a man, and the official says he's out of bounds. Nice catch, though. It didn't make the grab. That's number 2.
Again, it's David Dorr. It's that same play that he had in the first drive, just a little bit out of bounds on the catch.
4th down, 4 yards to go. Ball at the 35 for North Salinas.
I guess this is go for it territory too, huh?
Looks like they're going to go for it. They're looking over at Coach Zank, and he says, I think we've got to play for this one. All right, ball's at the 35. Again, in the pistol for Gutierrez. Gutierrez back to pass, puts the ball in the air, and then a good grab there by that end on the left side. See if he can't grab his number when he gets up. Well, these numbers are, that's number 2 for North, and that's David Dorr. I should know he's on the left side.
Just a quick slant in.
Big first down for the Vikings. They keep the drive alive. All right, on 22, first down. Boy, just a big shove up the middle. Let's see if we can get, I think that was 20. I can't get his number again. He just get it on them. 21. Again, that was
Murillo.
Nunez. Victor Nunez with the ball.
Oh, you're
on
right.
that last one. Okay, here we go. Nunez is the deep back. But they give it to number 3 this time, but they're going to stop the play. That would have been Robante with the ball, but they stopped the play for a obvious infraction. Oh, offsides on Soledad. Boy, that must mean they must line up offsides to get that kind of call. Well, tough break. Soledad has to move it up, and that's a first down for the Vikings. Let's see if they can get a first down again. It looks like they can. It's still out. It's on the 11. So there's timeout on the field with the score. North Salinas 7, Soledad nothing. 2:15 to go first quarter. We'll be right back after this. Well, the Media Center for Art, Education, and Technology serves as the fiscal sponsor for MCAET and endeavors to maintain financial viability for its programs. The foundation raises funds to purchase equipment and instructional materials, as well as to support staff, maintain the facilities, provide teacher development opportunities, and other needs as necessary. The MCAET Foundation is supported by generous donations from individuals, corporations, private and public foundations, and regional educational partners. All right, we'll get back to that. Here it is. First and goal. Well, actually, first and 10 for North Salinas from their 11. Here's the ball given. No, it's kept by the quarterback. Gutierrez keeps it, breaks the 10 through the 10-yard line, maybe down to the 8. So that's
the 8.
Second down and go. Well, second down and call it 7 from the 8. I think they can get a first down at the 1-yard line. Okay, and that pistol was kind of a shotgun where they have to take a snap. They give the ball over to number 24. Looks like 24. And that would be Isaiah Marino. Let's see if that was true.
Yes, it was. 24 is correct.
All right, Marino made the carry. And it's going to be still not close enough for a first down or a touchdown. So let's see what we got. We've got third down?
Third down at the 6.
Third and goal from the 6 for North Salinas. Gutierrez looking at his lineup, checking everything out. Now his man in motion, but he fakes the ball to his one man. Now he runs it right up the middle, trying to get
2,
close.
I think.
Gutierrez gets close to the first down marker, but it's going to bring, I think he's just a little short, so it's going to bring up a 4th. 4th and 1. So they can make a first down because they're at the 2-yard line. I think he's going to go for it. Or are they going to go? No, he's going to go for it. You know, Nunez kind of looks like he's in the position. Here's the give to the number 3. That is Jacob Rabante.
At the very least, he's got a first down, I think.
It looks like he got the first down, but not in the end zone. So they got a first down and goal from the.
So they got 4 more shots at it here.
Inside the 1. So a good opportunity for North Salinas here to take a commanding 2-score lead on Soledad.
We're going to get it.
Nunez is always on his knees in the back there, but here comes Gutierrez. He does give it to Nunez, and Nunez is in the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, North Salinas. 20 seconds left.
You know what? There's a flag, John, and I think he might have started early, Nunez, and he did, yes.
Oh, okay. We'll take that score off the board and march him back. March him back 5 yards. That
hurts.
Makes it interesting. So put the ball at the 6-yard line. Again, it's now first and goal from the 6.
That changes things a lot, doesn't it?
Here they both give the ball right ahead, straight up to Nunez, and Nunez gets it in the end zone anyway. Nice 6-yard touchdown.
It didn't change anything. I was wrong.
6-yard touchdown for North just before the end of the first quarter, as 5 seconds left. 0.5 seconds left to play in the first quarter, and North Salinas gets on the board again. And that's a 6-yard run from Nunez.
13 plays and 51 yards. Wow.
Nice drive. Now they're looking to get set for the point after. Gutierrez will do the holding. Pardon me. And Fernando Gonzalez will be the kicker. Waiting for the snap. It snaps down. Kick is up. It doesn't look like they got the kick up. Looks like it was halted before they ever got to kick. And so there's some kind of infraction on the point after. There's a flag over there on the right side. Offsides on Soledad. So Soledad lines up, so mark it halfway, so make it a yard and a half to the end zone for North Salinas. For the point after, they're still going to kick it. Fernando Gonzalez. Pardon me. Okay. Snap is up. The kick is up. It's high, long enough, and it's good. So, with 5 seconds left in the first quarter, the score, North Salinas 14, Soledad nothing. We'll be right back after this. Well, we could mention some of the MCAET Foundation supporters. The Hanson Reed Attorney at Law and of Walker and Reed. Central Coast Senior Services, John O'Brien. Mr. and Mrs. J. Bartow. Utaka Uida and Associates. Nels Wiegand. Mr. and Mrs. Nels Wiegand. Mr. and Mrs. John Mahoney. Dr. and Mrs. Alan Rosen. Dr. and Mrs. Joseph Ream. Ms. Marilyn Gustafson and California Custom Logos. So some of the supporters for the MCAET broadcasts. And here we go, North Salinas with the kickoff. Another dribbler. Boy, it's picked up right at the 50 to see if who got it.
We're at the 42. Looks like
it is the 46-yard line. Looks like Soledad was able to hang on to it, and they do get the ball.
First down at 47.
Nice try by North with almost like an onside kick. He kind of hit it really hard and tried to hit an up man and have it bounce off him. But not this time. So Fernando Longoria has his work cut out for him.
Yeah, they really need to put together a drive here because they're getting dominated by North Salinas right now.
Well,
they can't get a stop defensively.
Of course, but you don't go for it on fourth down at the 50 and give North Salinas great field position. That's the problem with that. Okay, here's the give right off the bat. Picked up is Murillo. Murillo not even getting out of the backfield before North Salinas right on the ball. Well, didn't drop him back 3 yards to the 44-yard line. Second down and 13 for the Aztecs. Aztecs know. I think North Salinas knows the Aztecs are going to run now. They're not going to try to throw it. And that's the end of the first quarter with the score. North Salinas 14. Soledad nothing. We'll be right back with the second quarter right after this. Well, we're back here. John Berlin along with Dave Kellogg, where the score is North Salinas 14, Soledad 0. North Salinas just scored their second touchdown on a very nice possession. Dave, what does Soledad have to do to really get back in this game besides, of course, possess the ball and not give it up?
They need to make a stop. It's North Salinas really dominated the first quarter, ran 25 plays for 128 yards. Soledad, meanwhile, only had 8 plays. So really, if they can't get the North Salinas offense off the field, they're going to be in real trouble. They're in trouble now.
All right, second down for the Aztecs. Here's Longoria, puts the ball over to the left side. Nice catch, but I don't think they're going to gain any yardage. That's a number 2 over there.
Jose Martinez.
But not enough yardage. In fact, he lost yardage on the play. So call it third down and 14 for Soledad. They're really going to have to get it in gear. You can tell North Salinas they got that momentum going, and they're really getting after the ball now. So Longoria and Soledad really have to come up with something to offset that excitement from North Salinas. All right, here he is. He's in the shotgun. The end is right next to him. I mean, he's a running back, but he goes over to the right side looking for someone to pass to. Boy, puts the ball up in the air. He's got a man out here, but he's out of bounds. Going to be no good. Nice catch there by number 10, Joseph Castillo. But, boy, I throw it just right on the line there, so it makes it real tough, even though he made the catch. So now Soledad is facing a fourth down and very long and in their own territory, so they are
now they'll
forced
punt.
to punt. Well, yeah, now they got to play some real defense. North Salinas is really smelling some opportunity here.
Blood's in the water.
So here we go. Martin Geppo. Is he their punter? No, it is it's their Fernando Longoria. The kicker is their quarterback. So Longoria waiting for the ball.
They wouldn't fake, would they?
No, not now. Boy, they almost got in there. North Salinas close and just a good punt. Gets it down to 20. There's picked up by North Salinas on a gutsy move. That Dorr, yeah, Dorr picking the ball up. David Dorr thinking he can make some yardage, but that's dangerous. But he kept on, held on to it. So it's first down, North Salinas. Just the start of the second quarter. But the Vikings are up by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, let's see if Soledad tries to do something different to throw North Salinas off its rhythm here. Because this is a place where you really need a 3 and out. You can't have them holding the ball.
Yeah, let's see if Soledad can really come up to its defensive defensive reckoning that they have been noted for. Okay, here's a nice little move by North Salinas, picked up by Soledad. Not a big game. Well, they did like pick up a good 5 yards.
Looked like David Dorr came from his end spot and took a little reverse there.
Yeah. They're saying the tackle by Michael Gibbs for Soledad, but here's Gutierrez still in the shotgun. There's his man behind him, and he gives it to him. That is 21, Nunez. So Victor Nunez trying to get some yardage.
Like he got about a yard, I think.
Well, here's the big test. As you say, Soledad really has to stop him here. 3rd down and 5. Ball's at the North Salinas 33. We're talking just to start here. 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter. So time is not a factor. North Salinas with that 2-touchdown lead. See if Soledad can hold them here. Yeah. I love how Nunez gets down. He's way down on his stance in the backfield there for North. There's back to pass.
Oh, he's
the ball in the air. He's got a man out there, and he's got it. That's Dorr again. He's at the 30-20. And a nice shoestring tackle. Saves a touchdown. Number 25 there. That's Johnny Kosterlinski with the stop for Soledad, but not before David Dorr. Boy, what a catch.
Dorr is killing him tonight. I mean, that's his 4th reception, and he had the 27-yard reception on an earlier touchdown drive as well. They just can't seem to keep up with his foot speed.
Well, that was a good pass by Gutierrez.
It was. You're absolutely right.
Getting the ball out there on the money. So here's a 1st and 10 right at the 10-yard line for North Salinas.
Like the 12, I think.
All right. But no, this time stacked up. Looks like they got to Nunez this time. So no gain, maybe even a loss of yards for North Salinas. As boy, Soledad's really got to pick it up. They're looking to fall behind 3 scores. As North Salinas with a good field position now, but they were moved back and put it back to the 13-yard line. So it'd be 2nd down, and let's just call it 12. So yep, still in the shotgun. Or the pistol is Justin Gutierrez. Gutierrez has his sole setback in Nunez. Right behind him. He's got 2 ends on the right side and 1 to the left, 1 in the slot on the left. Here's the ball up in the air. Boy, pass over looks like to Dorr, and Dorr catches it inbounds. Good play. Good timing play by Dorr. These guys are on the same page.
They really are. I mean, Dorr's an experienced receiver, and he's just chewing up Soledad tonight.
3rd down for North Salinas. Ball is at the 5-yard line. Here's the ball given. It's kept by Gutierrez, but boy, he is going to be stopped.
Yeah, I think
before he gets to the end zone. Let's see if he might be close to the 1st down. I think he can still make a 1st down. Well, let's see. It wasn't in the end zone, so it's still going to be a play. So now they're trying to see if it's close enough. They might have to measure to see just how close the ball is to a 1st down. Looks like they're calling in the chain gang just to see how close they are. Boy, the ball right down there on the 3-yard line.
Okay, here we go. What do you think? We need our magic yellow line. That's what we need.
Well,
put it in the
those
budget
magic
for
yellow
next
lines,
year.
it's not fair because then you know exactly how far you got to go.
Put it in the budget next year. We want a magic yellow line.
I think that they made it. What do you think?
Well, judging by the invisible yellow line, I'd say
nope,
they didn't get
it. They didn't make it.
A foot short.
Got a foot to go here. 8 minutes to go here, 2nd quarter. 14-0, North Salinas. And they'll be moving that ball towards the hash mark, so the North Salinas will decide what to do. But they'd have to get to the 1.5-yard line for a 1st down. Well, so they can still get a first down, but that's just, open and shut. But it is they're not giving him a first down, but it is marked a first down up on the board. So it's, what is it? What down is it?
I've got it as fourth down.
The question is, what down is it? I don't have the down marker up. Yeah, fourth down, and like you said, 1.5. So here is North Salinas going for it on fourth down. They give it to the running back, and he's in the end zone. That looked like number 3. Is that Jacob Rabante with that? Did we get number 3 with that? I'm pretty sure it was Rabante. That's the number I got. Maybe they keep congratulating, but he won't turn around and show me his number. I see him over on the other sideline. I'm pretty sure it might be Dorr. Might be number 2. No, check that back. It is. And I can't even see the number because the numbers blend in with their black jerseys. 22. So it was Josh Wilson. 22 for North Salinas. With 7:59 to go. The score, North Salinas 21, Soledad 0. We'll be right back after this. All right, here's North Salinas ready to kick off. And our kicker, of course, is Fernando Gonzalez. Gonzalez ready to kick off to Soledad, leading 21-0. Here's a kick, gets through down to the 20-yard line, and it's number 2 for Soledad. And that's Jose Martinez. Oh, looks like that. Oh, my goodness. Was there really a fumble? And North Salinas has recovered. Well, we didn't watch the actual end of that play and see the ball come out. But that's just a horrible, horrible mistake for Soledad to have happen on that kickoff. Oh, my. Now North Salinas has just excellent field position, if that's true. And it looks like they're going to put the ball at the 30-yard line of Soledad for North Salinas. We'll call it the 29.
Yeah. It's rolling downhill all on top of Soledad right now.
Yeah, so this game's starting to turn into a rout. And if Soledad doesn't stop them here, this is going to be a long second half. All right, here's North Salinas. Oh, no one to hand off to. Gutierrez puts the ball in the air open and overthrows number 3. And that's Jacob Rabante. And it'll come up with a second down and 10 for North Salinas. Boy, 21-0 here. 7:50 to go here in the second quarter.
I know Soledad fell behind early in their opening win over Alisal, but not by 21 points.
Well, I still get back to that fourth down try. It just kind of gave the momentum to North Salinas when it was 7-0 already, and the ball in the 50, and Soledad did not convert. Here's a good play.
There's a fumble.
And the ball is fumbled. Looks like there's some white jerseys around it.
He was trying to make that option pitch and got tangled up with the defender.
All right, picked up by Michael Gibbs.
So that helps.
Of Soledad. So Soledad gets a turnover back. Boy, that stops a little bit of the bloodshed. But, boy, down 21-0. Soledad's really going to have to really get it together and not make any more mistakes the rest of this game. They have a chance. Here's 7:44 to go in the first half to get on the board. Fernando Longoria, the junior, now under center. Boy, 51, big center there. 57, but gives the ball off to 21. And that is Murillo. Murillo fighting his way up. Good yardage. Picks up about 7 on the carry. Gets up to the 35-yard line. Soledad really needs to just pick it up here, get some spark before the end of this half. There is.
That's interesting how they go right after the center of the line. You know, when you need momentum and you're not going to throw the ball, you're just going to stuff it down their throats, see what happens. Like you said, getting behind big number 57.
57, that center. He's a big guy. And
David Perez.
You got their big I formation. Here's their Murillo going around the left side. Not a whole lot that time. They didn't get the first down that they needed. They're just about a yard short. So pick up 3rd down and 1. But I think they got the right idea. You know, you go right, you go left, you go up the middle. You keep running and, you know, keep trying to wear out your opponent. That they could use a long run or a long big break play to get back in this game. Clock down to 6:30 here in the second quarter. Soledad trailing by 3 touchdowns, trying to make a little dent.
Kind of old school football under center.
Yep, back to under center and a pro eye for the Aztecs. Fake it to the first guy and throw it out here. Oh, almost picked off.
Yeah.
Good defense by North Salinas, number 10. That's Alexis Caramel.
That felt like it was going to be an option run, but I guess it was an option pass.
Well, that brings up a 4th down for Soledad. They're actually thinking of going for it at their own. Oh, they're on their own 37-yard line. They are going to go for it, Dave. No, I guess why not? They're down by 3 touchdowns, and so Coach Berlanga says, "What do we got to lose?" Well, you got to lose a major lead is what you got to, you know, give them a major lead if you don't convert on this 4th and 2 from your own 37-yard line. Boy, here we go under center for Longoria.
Go right up the gut with their big center.
You know, we're trying to call them offside, but it isn't working.
Oh, okay. No, they're calling an audible off the sideline.
Yeah, they are. I thought they were trying to call them offside, but they're going to get a delay of game if they keep this up. There it is. Delay a game. Well, nice idea. Try to draw it off, but they didn't really do a hard count or anything to draw it off. So if you're going to do that, go up and make some noise.
I'm not quite sure what they were trying to do there.
Well, it's smart they didn't try to go for it there and give the ball up on downs and give North Salinas another great field position. So 6:17 to go here in the second quarter, and Soledad will probably punt. Well, I take that back.
Punt formation.
Okay, they are in punt formation. Their quarterback, Fernando Longoria, is the punter. And he punts it. Okay, well, straight up.
Oh, straight up.
Not a real long punt. And it drops in Soledad territory, but then goes across the line to Viking territory at the 49. So good field position for North Salinas again. Well, we can call attention to our MCAET crew. We've got Jack Peterson, our director, Jesse Valdez, the slow-mo and graphics, Manny Terrazon, he's our switcher, cameraman Hunter Thompson, another cameraman Tony Saldivar, cameraman Dan Zehalalas. Can you say that? We'll get Bubba back in a second. First down for North. Puts the ball in the air. They were going for Dorr, but this time it was incomplete. Almost picked off by Johnny Kosterlinski. I love that name, Johnny Kosterlinski.
If he had a little longer arms.
Well, he was back there. Second down and 10 for North Salinas, leading 21-0. 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. North can just kind of breeze downhill the way this game is going. Soledad doesn't give them some kind of a game. Here's a snap. Give it to their running back. Let's see which one that is. Looks like the ball might have got loose. I don't know. If it was 21, that would be Victor Nunez. And so Nunez, not much on that play. So Soledad was able to stop him. These teams
up a yard.
Surprisingly have passed more than we ever expected.
Mm-hmm.
So 5:30 to go here in the second quarter. Justin Gutierrez looks over the defense and waiting to snap the ball.
Oh, we got a problem. Oh, there's some yelling involved. There was confusion over what the play was going to be. Yeah, Coach Zink saying, calm down.
Yeah, he's trying to calm his players down over there.
21-0. Let's just do what we do.
Yeah. Got a little timeout here so they can calm down the troops.
I don't know. How do you react to a 6'7" coach telling you to calm down? I calm down right away, pretty much.
Well, let's give our cameraman Dan Zehalis a little shout out. I said Tony Saldivar and Hunter Thompson, the cameraman. And then we've got Chuck Parker and Tom Mooneyham, our technical support. And then, of course, there's Dave Kellogg and Johnny B here bringing you the action. All right, here's third down and call it 9 for North Salinas. Gutierrez still in a shotgun. Behind him is Nunez. Boy, he's got slots on either side. The end of wide right. Here's the fake, gives it the end around, and that was to number 3. That's Robante. Boy, but Soledad saw that one coming, and they kind of pushed it back.
For a little misdirection there, and they misdirected to.
Good defense by Soledad, stepping it up, and fourth down for North Salinas has to punt. 5 minutes to go in the second. As the time keeps ticking, boy, Soledad definitely needs to get on the board. If they could get on the board before the end of the half, that would be just probably encouraging, if nothing else. They definitely have stopped North Salinas because North was looking like they were going to score a 4th touchdown.
They sure were, weren't they?
Oh, bad snap. But there's no rush, so he gets the kickoff. And it goes.
He got a great roll, too, didn't he?
Good. North Salinas rolled down to the 15-yard line, so put Soledad in the hole again.
He got the happy spin there on the ball, didn't he?
Boy, he got the football roll.
Hit the ball, hit the ground, and rolled about 20 yards. Makes you look good in the stat sheet.
Well, that's
not great on film, but it looks great on the stat sheet.
Well, that's this, the silly pointed ball. I mean, every other ball is round, isn't it? Well, maybe a rugby ball is not, but
Aussie rules football, not round.
So it is apt to make a less than true bounce. All right, here we go.
1st and 16.
Longoria
under center again. Oh, and there's a fumble.
No, he's got the ball. Longoria trying to get some yardage. Still stays at the 15.
He dropped the snap and picked it up, and then.
Well, he got a good football bounce, and that was one of the thing. He dropped it on the round part.
That's right.
Not the pointed part. So that was a good play by Longoria to keep from losing the ball down there on the 15-yard line. 2nd down and 10 for the Aztecs. Vikings really can be confident now with a 21-0 lead. They don't really have to worry about, any one strike making them any trouble, so they can play pretty relaxed defense, especially when they have Soledad down on their 15-yard line. 3:40 to go here in the first half with a big center that he lines up under. David Perez. Okay, here it is. Back to pass. We got a man out here. He overthrows him. Had a chance, but no, that was uncatchable. Looking for Jose Martinez, and Martinez, the ball, he was guarded very well. The ball really had to be on the money, but it was overthrown. So we're going to come up with I think it would be a 3rd down and 10 for the Aztecs. Again, they have thrown the ball far more than we ever expected. Both teams have. I think it's really helped North Salinas, but I don't think that the passing has really helped Soledad much at all. I really haven't seen a positive passing game. And now we've got a timeout. Timeout on the field with 3:32 to go in the first half. The score, Salinas 21, Soledad nothing. We'll be right back right after this. I guess I can mention a few more of the supporters of the MCAET Foundation. I did mention Dr. and Mrs. Alan Rosen, Dr. and Mrs. Joseph Rhyme, Marilyn Gustafson, California Custom Logos, Mr. and Mrs. John Carley, Mr. and Mrs. Hanson Reed of Walker and Reed. It's the Central Coast Senior Services with John O'Brien, Mr. and Mrs. J. Bartow, supporters of the MCAET Foundation, helping us make these broadcasts available. Here is Soledad, and back to pass. Looking, boy, he's got some time back there. Now he's flushed out of the pocket, and Longoria is going to have to go out of bounds.
Short of the first down.
Way short of the first down. He just got to the 20, so he has another 5 yards. Well, he's at the 19, so he's got 6 yards to go. I think that brings up 4th down.
Yes, it does.
So, will Soledad kick? 3:23 to go here in the first half. And they're bringing their punting team in.
I have a feeling they will kick.
The punting team comes in.
So now are you thinking, let's just get in the locker room trailing 21-0. Let's not make it any worse.
Well, let's see if Longoria can get a good kickoff here.
He needs that football bounce we talked about.
Well, you got to see if it gets the roll. You got a nice low line drive and picked up by North Salinas, and Dorr
picked it up.
A risky move, but he didn't let go of it. So
looking a bit like a shortstop there, huh?
Coach Zank will give him that look. He'll get the look. Yeah, we're up by 3 touchdowns. Look, and you tried that.
Coach, I do it in baseball all the time. Glove was down.
You can pick up a grounder.
Yeah.
All right, we got 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the first half. North Salinas with a 21-0 lead, looking to add to that with Justin Gutierrez, quarterback for the Vikings. He has Nunez in the backfield behind him. And the pitch way out here, and his ball's loose. And luckily picked up by the running back. Let's just get his number. I can't.
22.
Yeah, it is Wilson, who almost lost that ball. But a big loss on the play of 5 yards. So mark it back at the 50. 2nd down and 15 for the Vikings.
You know, since those first 2 drives, North Salinas hasn't been able to get anything going, really. They fumbled the ball, and then they went 3 and out, and now they're at 2nd and 15.
Gutierrez back to pass, gives it over a little swing pass to Nunez over here, and Nunez is just surrounded.
He loses 5.
Loses 5 more. So North Salinas going the wrong direction, and Soledad getting inspired by this kind of tactic. 2:22 to go here in the first half, and Soledad getting a little bit of excitement so they can go into the locker rooms feeling a little bit charged up. 3rd down and very long, 3rd and 20 for North Salinas.
So I'm thinking they got to be looking at Dorr right now because he's had all the big plays for North Salinas.
Boy, that's a good call. I would be definitely looking for him too. Justin Gutierrez. Well, they gives it off to his running back, Nunez, and Nunez just kind of gets across the 50. And then it'll be 4th down for the Vikings. Minute 43 to go in the first half. As Soledad will get another chance at it, Dave, but I don't think they got enough, horsepower to get it in the end zone. I don't know. They seem like a team that has to work it down the field.
I think they got a little emotional lift at least from this. I mean, that's the 2nd time that they've gone 4. North Salinas has gone 3 and out. Mm-hmm. And we're going to call time out to talk about it.
Okay, with 1:32 to go in the first half, it's 21-0 in favor of North Salinas over Soledad. We'll be right back after this. Well, these 2 teams, welcome back. John Berlin along with David Kellogg here at the Salinas Sports Complex, Rabobank Stadium. Just to give you an idea of the 4 leagues that are in the Monterey Bay, but Soledad is part of the Mission Trail, while North Salinas is part of the Monterey Bay Pacific Division. There's 2 Monterey Bay leagues, the Gavilan and Pacific. We'll get to them in a second as North Salinas is about to punt. Waiting for the snap, and there's the punt. And let's see if Soledad picks it up, and they do. And they try to run it, and that was not the best move, but at least they didn't let the ball go any further down there, and he did not lose it, so he hung on to the ball. That was number 17. That's Kevin Lemus for Soledad, who tried to make a little play out of it, but boy, they're still down there inside the 20 at the 15-yard line. Call it the 16, 1st and 10. 1:24 to go in the first half. Again, trailing 21-0. What do you do, David?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. I mean, do you throw from this deep?
Well, I mean,
just try to get in the locker room.
I've had a little hook and lateral kind of thing, but you got nothing to lose by throwing. But then again, you don't want to go further in the hole.
Right.
But he's, a little fake, so a little draw. So they got around the first wave. Nice run. Okay, but good defense by North, not to let him get loose.
Murillo.
But Jeremiah Murillo was trying to get off, get past that wave of defenders and get in the open.
You got a 1st down.
Well, stops the clock on the 1st down, 1:17 to go. Now it starts to move. Fernando Longoria moving his running back different sides. Now he's back looking, trying to throw, going to the left. Puts the ball in the air. And it looks like was that, what are they calling it? It looks like he was out of bounds.
That was a nice catch by Santa Ana. Manny Santa Ana.
Well, he sure thought he caught it.
Yeah.
but we couldn't tell.
He did catch it. He wasn't in bounds. That was the problem.
He couldn't tell exactly where his feet were, but boy, a nice catch. Well, that'll bring up second down for Soledad. We'll see what they can do. But now, where's the instant replay on that play? I want to see it again. Come on, guys. Let's see.
It's going to be like the Carmel game where the fans come up to us and ask us to check instant replay.
Yeah, exactly. Slow-mo and graphics. Got to talk to Jesse. Where's our slow-mo? No, I'm just messing with it.
It's coming. It's coming. It's in the budget for next year. No problem.
No, we've seen some instant replays. Come on.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Second down and 10 for the Aztecs. Longoria looking. Boy, he's got to scramble. Looks like he's going to run. Oh, he does pass after all that. I don't know if he's over the line. Gets it over to number 2. That is Jose Martinez. Martinez brings it all the way down to the 44-yard line of North Salinas, and he was not over the line on the pass, so it's all good play. Still 50 seconds left for Soledad. Let's see if they can get a little bit more excited and get in the end zone. No, they go back in the huddle.
It's a nice 30-yard gain, huh? He got a little bit of the happy feet and extended the play, as they say.
Well, better get moving before they start the clock. And here he is in the shotgun. Looking, puts the ball in the air, has a man across the middle at the 30 into the 25. Let's see if we can get the number on the man, and it's number 2. That's Jose Martinez, the go-to guy.
He really is,
for Longoria. So Martinez gets the ball down. Boy, it's exciting. Got 44 seconds, a lot of time as Soledad's driving.
He put a nice touch on that ball, I thought Longoria did. Just floated it up in there.
Well, Coach Berlanga said he was a 1,000-yard passer last year, and he can put the ball in the air. So as we can see, looks like we've got looks like there's a penalty after the play. So mark the ball down to the 12. That must be like a personal foul kind of a marking. So mark it at the 12. First and 10 for Soledad.
Well, things have really turned around here. I was saying they'd be happy to get in the locker room just trailing 21-0. Now they're threatening with 44 seconds left.
North Salinas calls timeout with 44. So we'll take a little break here. I don't think we're going to leave our monitor, so keep talking. You got any stats for me? Or you got anything you can rustle up? And we have to wait until the start of the third for our stats.
You're going to have to wait.
That's okay. That's okay. We'll get it at the start of the third quarter. But that's still very entertaining. I certainly would like to say, as a broadcaster, I'd like to see Soledad get on the board.
Looks like Jose Martinez has got 60 yards in receptions with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 catches.
He's
really been there. He's really anchored their offense or got their offense going.
Well, that's a good sign for Soledad.
He's got 2 catches for 50 yards in this drive.
Martinez, number 2, he's a senior. Listed here as a wide receiver for the Aztecs. And you can see he is in the right slot, number 2 over there. As Longoria has the ball, looking, has the ball in the air and way overthrows his intended receiver. That was number 10 over there as Joseph Castillo, his wide receiver, way overthrown, but stops the clock with 40 seconds.
That ball really took off his hand because he was open there, standing alone by the sideline.
Oh yeah, he had lots of room if he could have got it to him. That's just a tough pass, but still 40.5 seconds left in the half. And the ball's at the, what do we call that, the 12-yard line. So let's see what Soledad can do. They definitely have some manpower to see if Longoria can get it to him. He's in the shotgun. And he's back to pass, looking. He puts the ball in the end zone, and it doesn't look like it was caught. He had a man, but he didn't get the ball to him. Again, that was to Joseph Castillo, but it drops incomplete. And it doesn't take up much time on the clock, 36 seconds left, so that's not an issue. They definitely have enough time if they're going to keep passing. 3rd down and 10. It's still in 2-down territory. And they can make a first down at about the 2.
It's a little rough because it's on that right hash mark. So if he's going to roll to his right, that doesn't give him as much room as he'd like.
All right, Longoria looking, puts the ball in the air, and it's just tipped. Good
Lucky
play.
that wasn't intercepted.
Good play by number 10. That's Alexis Camel with the defense for North Salinas. And, boy, it brings up a 4th down for the Aztecs. Let's see if they're obviously going to go for it. I don't think they're going to go for a field goal.
I think he was just throwing it up, figuring that Joseph Castillo, was going to muscle his way and get that ball, despite being covered. But a real nice defensive play there.
Yeah, Camel got to it before it got to Castillo, so ball took off after the deflection. 4th down. They can still make a 1st down right around the 2-yard line. So here's Soledad with a chance to get on the board here before the end of the half. Here's the snap.
Snap.
A little fumble, but he's got it. He's got it wrapped up, and he tries to get the ball away, but, boy, that's just dangerous as North Salinas was able to stop him and take over on downs.
Frankie Martinez actually caught that.
Yeah. Well, that didn't help.
Yeah, it didn't.
Now, where are they going to mark the ball is the question. Is it back of the 23? Back of the 12. Okay. 12-yard line. 1st and 10 for North Salinas with 23 seconds left in the first half. Unfortunate for Soledad. Boy, they certainly had a chance at getting that ball in the end zone. The scoring went like this. 7:30 to go in the first quarter. A 1-yard plunge by Gonzalez got North Salinas on the boards. It was 7-0. North Salinas again with 5 seconds left in the first quarter. A 6-yard run by Nunez made it 13, and then with about 8 minutes left in the second quarter, a 3-yard run by Nunez made it 21-0 in favor of North Salinas. And here are the Vikings with 20 seconds left in the first half. And they give a nice little misdirection. Boy, he's going to get some yards here. Oh, and down he goes. He hit his knee, as that was Josh Wilson. Boy, he's been playing well, Wilson. And getting some nice runs.
If he could have made that cut, he probably would have made a lot more yards.
Well, he still got a 1st down.
He slipped on that.
Clock is moving down to 10 seconds as they try to get the ball going, but no. Soledad has made the stop, and with 5 seconds left, I think that's going to be the end of the half. And there it is. There's the horn, ending the first half with the score. North Salinas 21, Soledad nothing. We'll be back with the start of the second half. Well, let's start. We're going to start the second half now. It is Friday, September 20th, 2013, week 3 of Monterey County High School football tonight, as we're starting the second half of Soledad and North Salinas. And North Salinas will be kicking off, and Soledad will be receiving the ball. Here we go, starting the second half. Ball gets to the 22 and is picked up right away by Soledad. He's on the loose. Number 4 is Mark Valadares. Valadares down to the 25-yard line on a great opening kickoff return for Soledad.
Boy, that's something they really needed, didn't they, John?
Oh,
Just to
get some good field position. Again, trailing 21-0, having a pretty slow first half. Soledad comes out and really gets started on a great opening kickoff return by Mark Valadares. All right, here we go. Starting the second half, Fernando Longoria will be playing quarterback. He's under center this time with a regular pro eye set. His running back, Murillo, is in the deep eye, and he's got the ball right up the middle, crossing the 25 down to the 24-yard line. Jeremiah Murillo making a good play on the first possession here of the second half. Soledad trailing 21-0. Boy, a good start here, and see if they can't keep this fire going and get into the end zone and get this game a little closer.
Soledad really struggled in the first half there. One real bright spot was their wide receiver, Martinez, who had 5 catches for 60 yards.
Yeah, number 2, Jose Martinez. Okay, under center again, and here they go, pitch it out.
Murillo again.
Murillo getting it through the 22, down across the 15, close to the 10-yard line. Good run. Jose Maria Martinez running that pitch around the right side. Got some good yardage in a first down. Mark it at the 11. So it'll be first and 10. Soledad has a chance to still get a first down. Well, mark it at the 12. So here we go. Fernando Longoria again under center. Backs in the pro I set. Murillo's a deep back, and the fumble on the snap picked up by the quarterback, but boy, he didn't get anywhere and lost a couple yards. Boy, that's a costly mistake.
And he had one of those in the first half as well, and it's coming from lining up under center, which is surprising. They had gone to under center where they were having a little more success instead of that shotgun formation. Yeah,
that's unusual when they did switch from the shotgun to go under center, thinking that would be safer, maybe even a closer knit, offensive unit. But that time it backfired, and it's back to the 15, call it the 17-yard line. So it's second down and 15 for the Aztecs. Here we go, man in motion to the left.
That's Martinez. Watch him.
Quick pass over the middle. Boy, too bad it wasn't on the money because number 9 was wide open. Joseph Medina. If he could have just got it to him, kind of threw it at his feet.
He's trying to take advantage of those linebackers creeping up on him. Longoria was 6 of 13 in the first half.
Not too bad. All right, here we go. He's got his play.
Reputation running the ball. That's some pretty good passing stats.
3rd and 15. Ball at the 17-yard line of North Salinas for Soledad. Here we go. Again, under center. Longoria pitches it out to Murillo. Murillo getting one good move, but boy, can't get past the 15-yard line. And it'll bring up a 4th down and long for Soledad.
Soledad ended the first half down here and came away empty on a 4th down play. Do they go to just put some points on the board? No, they're going to go for it.
No, Longoria's back in. It looks like they're going to go for it.
Again, this time they're at the left hash mark, so it gives him some room to roll out to his right, his throwing side.
Ball is at the 15-yard line. They can get a first down at the 2. Again, pro I set. And they fake it to the fullback and ball looks like it got hit. And it falls incomplete. Ball will go to North Salinas on downs. Another thrilling opportunity for Soledad goes down the drain.
I couldn't tell who he was trying to throw there. It landed between two receivers.
Hit. Yeah, I think the ball got hit.
Deflected at the line of scrimmage.
But good defense by North Salinas holding Soledad from scoring and keeping their 21-0 lead. So at the 15-yard line, Justin Gutierrez will take over for his Vikings. Let's see if Gonzalez is in the backfield or it's Nunez. It looks like he's just keeping it. A keeper for Gutierrez, and he gets some good yardage out to the 25-yard line. It's close to a first down. Maybe just a little short, half a yard short. So second down a yard for North Salinas here as we're in the 3rd quarter. 21-0. The Vikings with a good lead. They held off Soledad again. Soledad knocked on the door 2 times in the last possessions and came away empty twice.
Can't cash in.
Here's the handoff. It's probably Nunez. I can't see the number yet. Hey.
Nunez, yes.
21. Victor Nunez with the carry.
It's going to be a first down, I believe.
And waiting for the official to look it over. Oh, maybe there's something else that they're talking about. May be a penalty on the play here. Officials coming out to make a little. Oh, they're just calling. Personal foul against North Salinas. So let's see what that's going to move the ball back. That'll make it half the distance to the goal. Should put it at the 12-yard line. Let's see what they do. And sure enough, that's where it goes. Put the ball at the 12. Second down and long for the Vikings as they were assessed with a personal foul. Looks like hard to determine what the exact personal foul was, but the officials certainly
somebody's
caught
going to be in trouble on Monday in practice.
Yes, sir.
They'll be doing a little long distance running, I think.
I think they might do some extra laps. I don't know. What do you think? What kind of punishment do they get these days for unnecessary penalties?
Strong verbal admonishment.
No, I don't think that's
No?
PC anymore. I think they might make them run. I think that's more
A signed
correct.
agreement that I will never do it again.
All right. Gutierrez in the shotgun. Back to pass. Puts the ball in the air. He's got his man.
Ooh.
Is that Dorr?
I think it was.
Yep, Dorr off his hand. David Dorr on the far right side.
David Dorr was a story in the first half. He had 5 catches for 106 yards. Set up 2 of those touchdowns.
Boy, he was catching some good long passes. That one he caught, well, it had to be a 40-yarder.
Let's see, he had a 54-yarder.
54?
He had a 27-yarder.
54, wow. That's the one.
Dude can run.
What we got here? We've got second down and 10 for North Salinas. Ball is at the 12-yard line. Gutierrez is waiting for it. Now he has it. Gives it to the first man up. That might be their fullback. That would be Nunez. Again with the ball. Not much. Good defense by Soledad. Stopping him up. Clock down to 8 minutes here in the third quarter. As North Salinas has a second and 10. I'll take it third down and 7 for North Salinas.
Nunez had 30 yards rushing in the first half.
Was he the leading rusher for North?
He was indeed.
All right, here's Gutierrez back to pass. Puts the ball in the air. He's got his man out here, number 4. Incomplete. Randy Ivy out there in the flat. Incomplete, and bring up 4th down for the Vikings, so they'll be forced to punt. Possibly give Soledad some good field position.
You know, in the first half, after scoring on their first 3 possessions, North Salinas didn't get a first down. And they did get a first down on this drive, although they went into reverse with that penalty.
Well, it shows that Soledad is playing defense.
Yes, it does.
But they certainly cannot play offense well enough to get in the end zone. They've gotten down to the 12. Oh, low snap, but he gets the punt away.
Football roll.
It goes out of bounds, still in North Salinas territory, out to 44. Check that, yeah, it'll be about the 43 for Soledad. See if they can't get into pay dirt and get on the boards. Clock down to 7:30 here in the third, so time's not a factor for Soledad. They got plenty of time if they want to come back and see if they can get into the end zone instead of down to just the 10 or the 12. I'd like to see them put it in.
Seems like they do well between the 20s. It's just when they get in the red zone there.
Okay, still under center is Longoria. It's a man in motion, gives the ball to him.
That's that jet sweep.
Nice little turn up the field. Number 11 for Soledad is Frankie Martinez with a nice move. Get some good yardage. Give him 8 on the play. Get the ball down to the 35-yard line of North Salinas. A nice play by Frankie Martinez. I wonder if he's in relation to Jose Maria Martinez. We've got the Gonzalez's and the Martinez's at this game. All right, here is Longoria. Again, he's under center, offset eye in the backfield. Man goes in motion again, and they don't give it. They give it to the up man, and that is Pacheco. But boy, he was just met, and boy, does not get the first down unless that pile goes forward 2 yards.
Yeah, they tried to run a little trap play in there, and he was met right as he got the ball.
That's their fullback, 34, Enrique Pacheco. He's a sophomore, but he's a big, tough kid, and boy, they certainly wanted that first down. So it's third down and call it 2. Maybe 1, or maybe 1.5. Ball at the 36-yard line of North Salinas. Soledad trying to get some points on the board, trailing 21-0. And they've been trailing 21-0 for a long time. I mean, it was 8 minutes to go in the second quarter when North Salinas scored its 3rd touchdown. All right. Longoria back to pass. Gets the man open over here on the right side. We got number 10. That's Joseph Castillo. For Soledad. They got a first down. It is. Get him down to the 25-yard line.
They're taking advantage of a big cushion there. Just a little turnaround pitch and catch play.
They marked it at the 26. First down for Soledad. 5:40 to go here in the third quarter. As the Aztecs really trying to get into pay dirt. All right, in the shotgun goes Fernando Longoria, the junior. Number 8 gives the ball to his running.
No, it was a fake. It was a fake.
Good fake by Longoria, keeping it himself, getting across the 20, across the 15 down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, John, you and I both took that fake.
Oh, man. Well,
we were in there on the tackle on the guy who didn't have the ball.
Yeah, they thought they got Murillo. And he didn't give it to him. Nice little fake by Fernando Longoria.
They were feeling pretty good about themselves. Then they saw Longoria running downfield.
Picks up the first down, and they still can get a first down.
So they're in the red zone, and where they've been frustrated tonight, are they going to try a little something different?
At the 12. And the ball. Snap goes over his head. Here it goes. Oh, nice pickup by Longoria. Gets the ball out there, and he had his man, and it went right through his hands.
17.
Kevin Lemus was open and had a shot at it. That was as close as they've come. That has 6 points all over it.
Bad snap, and Longoria was still going to make a play on it.
Got a good bounce and picked it up. Good play by Longoria to make something out of nothing. And boy, he had a shot there. It's just too bad Lemus couldn't hang on to that one, because that was the play. All right, second down and 10 for the Aztecs at the 12. North Salinas trying to hold them from scoring. They want to keep that 0 on the board. Here's the high snap again. Longoria gets it down.
Problems. Gets
the ball out and is caught. Nice play. Again, that is number 10. That is Joseph Castillo with the catch.
Came back for the ball a little bit to help out. They've got to. They're at the 8. They got to iron out some of these snap problems.
Yeah, mark the ball at the 8-yard line. They can get a first down at the 3. So it's third down and 5 to go.
Again, in the red zone, running out of downs.
Okay, you've got Murillo behind Longoria there. Man goes in the motion to the left. Longoria misses the ball again. This is Longoria's. And he tries to throw it out there. I don't know if it's going to get gap. He's going to get flagged for that one. Intentional grounding as he tries to throw an underhanded. Get me out of the fryer, Dad.
Yeah,
I don't know. That was pretty obvious, and the officials just don't like that kind of play.
That's how I see him do it in the pros.
Well, he was outside the pocket.
I wish I knew the rule on this. So.
I think you better throw that one overhand and try to and throw it long, so they think you're really doing something. But no, that'll be a loss of down and 15 from where the spot. So let's see where they end up.
What do we've had? 3 snap problems down here.
And that's, a couple under center and a couple from the shotgun. So it didn't make any difference where he was getting it from. He was dropping it. I think that the last one, Longoria just wasn't looking at it.
Yeah.
Kind of over his shoulder. So mark the ball back to the 32-yard line.
It'd be fourth down. It's a loss of down, isn't it?
Yeah. Loss of down, and you add.
They got to change it on the box.
Yards from the spot of the infraction normally. I think they just put 15 from from the spot of the ball. So he got a long way to go. Third down and major. They've got to get to the 2, and the ball's at the 32. So this is called fourth. It's fourth down and 30. No problem.
What do you got in the playbook for this?
They can't even kick a field goal this far.
Let's do the good snap one.
Yeah, the good snap. No,
he dropped it again.
He tried a good snap.
He was in the shotgun. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, he's got the jitters now. Poor Fernando Longoria cannot seem to get a moment there. And so the ball goes over to North Salinas on downs, and boy, that's just a difficult play. I'm sure Coach Berlanga's really going to be after his team on Monday for that kind of behavior.
I think they'll be taking a few snaps.
Woo. That's a tough one. All right, 21-0. 21-0. Salinas, North Salinas against Soledad. 3:50 to go here in the third quarter.
So again, they had the ball on the 13, first down on the 13, and they handed over on downs.
Yeah, from the 32 or something.
Yeah, from
that's
the 42.
That's
right?
too bad. Yeah, that's right. They had 30 to go. Actually, from the 32, I think they had 30 to go. 32. I think they ended up at the 40 after that last play, though. That's why it ended up there on the turnover on downs.
Yeah.
They lost more yardage. All right. Gain of 3 for North Salinas on that play. Here's another nice little end around. And makes them a good 5 yards on the play. Let's give that to Jacob Robante. And North Salinas in a no huddle. All right. 3rd and 2. That's what they're calling it. The ball is it's right at the 50-yard line. So not on either team's side of the ball. And there's a snap. And a pass out to the right flat. Nice play again by Robinante. And Robinante makes a first down and get it down to the 43-yard line. Boy, that's a nice play. North Salinas must be getting some confidence with this game here, Dave. They really think that they're going to be playing a little better after this.
After withstanding that Soledad onslaught, the 3 possessions all inside the 20, and Soledad coming away with nothing to survive that.
Oh, there's a nice opening, big hole, and a good run. Rabante doing that end-around play. They love to do that, and it's really working out well for them. Let's just see what...
This is the best they've moved it since their touchdown drive.
North Salinas goes to Santa Cruz next weekend.
Yeah, and then Soledad's got a bye, and then they open the MCAET against Stevenson on a Saturday afternoon in the Forest.
That's correct. They have a week off, and then they...
Stevenson hasn't played a game this year yet. They open on Saturday. They open tomorrow. They go up to Harbor in Santa Cruz, but real late start for them. They get their students in late, of course, as Hamish knows.
Oh, I see.
They get their students in late, so they opted to start the season a little bit late, take the first 2 weeks off and get themselves together.
Yeah,
it's like some cramps down there.
Soledad will have that week off. Boy, I don't know if I want to be taking a week off after this game. I think the coach will be pounding me.
Well, he's either pounding him or giving him a break to heal.
It's like Frankie Martinez on the ground with a cramp, like you're saying. And they'll try to get him up. Well, if you ever had a cramp, you can't move. You're locked up, and you feel like your muscle just decided to become as hard as a rock. And it's a real tough thing, but they can rub it out and get you back on the field.
John, finely tuned athletes like yourself rarely get those type of setbacks, I believe.
Well, it's only when we just start getting back into our season form.
That's right.
That first couple of weeks of basketball. No. No, the cramps usually happen at midnight, right? No. All right, here is Justin Gutierrez under center, 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Got a man in motion. He fakes it to him, gives it to the other man coming around. Boy, he just gets locked up. Good defense there by Jose Martinez for Soledad. Did we get any yardage on the play? Doesn't look like he made anything. So
I'm going to give him a big fat 0.
All right, 2nd down and 10. As we're down to 1:52 here in the 3rd quarter. They're still looking for the play on the sideline as the clock is rolling. So he even gave his Victor Nunez the play. He's back to pass. Puts the ball in the air. He's got a man. And he's got the ball in and out of his hand. And it was that was Wilson. Josh Wilson had his chance there, and it came in and out of his hands.
And we saw North Salinas a little bit in their opener against Salinas here at Rabobank. And they got off to a fast start and looked pretty impressive, then kind of wore down in the second half.
Yeah, it looks like, from what we did see, it looked like Salinas was pretty dominant.
Yeah. Although they've got their hands full tonight playing Terra Nova.
There's a nice play. Here comes Wilson again, trying to make up for his last play. Let's see if he gets a first down. No, gets it down to the, call it the 27, but it'll bring up fourth down for North Salinas. And they're right back at the line of scrimmage. They don't mess around. Here's their, now watch them look at the coach for a signal now.
Yeah,
he's wanting an offside from the ref. Look at the refs trying to dig for his flag. Okay. That was a funny thing. The quarterback just asked the ref to throw the flag out, and he did. So that's an offside against Soledad, I think, is what they're trying to call, and they do. They're marking it off. The quarterback drew the Soledad player offside, and he's looking at the ref going, aren't you going to call it?
So that'll make it a 4th and 1, right?
Yeah, 4th and 1, but and the ref reached in his pocket and threw the flag. So, okay. Boy, he got some sway over there, Justin Gutierrez. Get these refs to make a call for you. Like you say, 4th and 1. Mm-hmm. Yep. So he's back to pass. He just need 1 yard. Puts the ball in the air, and it's caught.
That was
nice grab. And I'll see if I get the guy's number. It is 24. And that is Isaiah Marino for North Salinas on that catch. Isaiah Marino.
Back?
Oh, there must be calling something. Here it is. Flag on the play. The official will be giving us a signal. It's holding against North Salinas. That's obvious. 10 yards back. Minute 9 to go here in the third. It's still 21-0 here in the North Salinas with a good lead ever since the middle of the second quarter. It's been this score. So it just shows that Soledad has really stepped up their defense. They've quieted the North Salinas charge. And now here's the Vikings with a 4th and long, 4th and 15. Gutierrez back to pass. He had a heavy rush, gets the ball in the air. Oops,
knocked out of his hand.
Out of his hand as he tried to throw it. It just kind of, slipped out, and luckily he picked it up. Otherwise, Soledad could have run it back for a touchdown, but it goes over on downs to the Aztecs. Let's see if Soledad can pick up and get on the boards here. Ball goes over to their 43-yard line. Just 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. Again, North Salinas with a 3-touchdown lead. Something that they really opened up in midway through the second quarter. And here is the Aztecs. 1st and 10. As it is or are the Aztecs? I guess it's here are the Aztecs. Mm-hmm. I have to watch my grammar around writers.
As long as it's written, I'm okay with it.
All right. Not in real ink, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm. We're doing new media.
It looks
new
like
media where grammar doesn't count.
One of the teams has taken a timeout, and so I will mention some of our supporters. The Hanson Reed, Walker and Reed Attorney at Law, Central Coast Senior Services, Mr. and Mrs. J. Bartow, supporters of the MCAET Foundation, Yutaka Ueda and Associates, Mr. and Mrs. Nels Wagan, Mr. and Mrs. John Mahoney, Dr. and Mrs. Alan Rosen, all supporters of the MCAET Foundation to help put this broadcast on the air. Marilyn Gustafson, Dr. Joseph Rhyme, Mr. and Mrs. John Carley, and Leslie over at California Custom Logos. Thank you for your support. Here is Soledad, 1st and 10. Ball at the 43-yard line. And back to pass. Boy, he sees an opening, trying to run it. Boy, nice tackle there. Stopped him right as he got going. Was number 6, and that's Tristan Benavidez for a nice stop. So 2nd down for Soledad as 31 seconds left here in the third quarter.
You like that athleticism of Longoria. I mean, to be able to bring the ball down like that and run when your primary receiver is open.
Yeah, I like the way he picks up those basketball bounces when he drops it.
Yeah.
Too. He's really he getting
and
those
they
good
got a good
football
snap.
balls.
Of course, they're lined up under center now.
Well, he's been dropping those, so let's see if they catch it. Okay, here he is, back to pass. Puts the ball in the air, way over his man. Looks like he got hit.
Yeah,
and there's a flag.
His arm hit when he was.
Is that illegal? Is there a flag? What's the flag for? Not quite sure. Let's see if it's roughing the passer. Oh, what's that? Yeah, roughing the passer. It is. And so that'll be a 15-yarder against North Salinas. That's a big penalty. And that's well, yes, it should be 15. Let's see if he's still counting it off more. It should go to the 3? Oh, they're still going.
Roughing the passer.
Thought it would be 15 yards from the 45, so that would be at the 40, but then they put it at the 38. First and 10 for Soledad, trailing 21-0. 8 seconds left here in the third quarter. They will get a playoff. Longoria under center this time. Boy, a full house backfield. No, offset eye. And they give it to Murillo.
The tailback position.
Going over the right side. Looks like he might have got a first down over there. And the clock stops with 2 seconds left.
First
down. So that ball, well, as soon as he went out of bounds. So that keeps the clock from moving. So they will get one more. Well, you're not supposed to start the clock when the guy goes out of bounds, but they did anyway. It's okay. We're going to start the fourth quarter. I should do this officially. And that's the end of the third quarter with the score. Salinas 21, Soledad nothing. We'll be back right after this. All right, here we go. First and 10 for Soledad. They've got good field position. Mark the ball. Gets across the 25. Down to the 23-yard line. Gave the ball to Jeremiah Murillo. And Murillo picked up some pretty good yardage on the play. Yep, so mark it at the 22. Let's see, so it looks like he picked up 5 on the play.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get a second down and 5. Let's see if whether they mark it. I can't really see where they're marking this.
22, I think.
Where they're marking the ball marker. Okay, here he is under center. It's a man in motion to the right, and he fakes it to him. He gives it to the man who was in motion. Nice little move. And he's got a hole. He could get in the end zone. That is at number 2. That's David. Oh, check that. Is Jose Martinez with the score for Soledad. Get them on the board.
Well, that's one way to overcome things. Give it to the guy who's made all the plays in the first half for you, except just hand him the ball.
22-yard run for Martinez. Nice play. Here we go for the point after. 51 is the kicker. That's Guapo. And the kick is no good. So, with the score, North Salinas 21, Soledad 6, 11:09 to go in the fourth. We'll be right back after this. Soledad gets them on the board. That was a good run. I really liked seeing Jose Maria Martinez run that and then get in the end zone. They didn't slow down. He saw that line and went for it. Good touchdown.
I thought he just used good vision and seeing where the defenders were and running where they're not.
Yeah, very good. I agree. All right, here are the Aztecs. Again, Guapo ready to kick. And here it is, getting down to the 6-yard line. Get across the 20, across the 30, across the 40, 45. Let's see if we can't pick out his number. It was David Dorr, number 2 for North Salinas. Just a phenomenal kickoff return. Gets the ball out to across the 45. I think they're going to mark it at the 40, 47 or 48-yard line.
So if you're North Salinas, are you starting to get a little concerned?
Well, not necessarily. Look at the field position you just got.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be concerned, especially if they'd missed the extra point. I mean, little things still not secure for Soledad.
I mean, it feels like It feels like Soledad's kind of controlled this game since the first 3 early scores. They just haven't cashed in when they've been inside the 20 until this last run here. And I mean, I felt like North Salinas had him by the throat there and could have put him away, but Soledad just keeps wriggling around and surviving.
Well, 11 minutes left.
Did we lose a bank of lights? No.
No, it's just it's a timeout on the field. It's just a calm moment. Not a whole lot of noise in the crowd. Not a real big crowd here tonight. Far more on not a big crowd on either side right now. I think we're on the Soledad side. We're on the visitor side. It seems to be more people from Soledad than from North Salinas in the crowd here.
You were asking about Palma. They're down 13-7 in the fourth quarter to St. Joseph's down in Santa Maria.
Well, our game next week is Palma and Palo Alto with probably one of the best quarterbacks of Palo Alto in the country. Palma facing 0-3 and the possibility of 0-4. I mean, gee, Palma just really, and they could, that's before they get the league. And of course, they could win their league and still be in the playoffs. Oh, we had an injured player over there. That's the problem. Edgar Mora for Soledad being helped off the field. And that's what's been taking a while. I was waiting for him to be able to get up. So specifically, the MCAET is a program of the Monterey County Office of Education dedicated to serving all students of the Monterey County. And of course, now we're up at the line of scrimmage. So let's go with Justin Gutierrez. Man goes in motion, then they give it to him. Is that Dorr? No. It was 22. That is Josh Wilson with the ball. Gets across the 50-yard line, give him 5 yards on the play, into Soledad territory at the 48. Soledad with their 6 points. Boy, they really do need to take the ball away at this point as North Salinas in good field position. 10:30 to go here in the game, and Justin Gutierrez looking just to keep this ball and keep eating the clock. Here's Gutierrez, gives the ball to his running back behind him. And that
close to a first down.
Should be it's a one-digit number. It is number 6. And that is Tristan Benavides for the North Salinas Vikings. And Benavides, almost a first down. So it's third and 1. Ball placed at the 42 here, and North Salinas with this third down and 1. Again, still in the shotgun, and they give the ball up to their up man. Again, that is Benavides. Tristan Benavides looks like he made the first down. 9:30 to go here as the clock is ticking, and North Salinas does not go into a huddle. They just stand right there. It makes it difficult to substitute, make defensive calls when they do that. They just stand there in their huddle is at the line of scrimmage. They're just kind of taking the plays in.
I was reading where Nick Saban of Alabama hates that.
Yeah, hates them looking at the sidelines. Oh,
well, he hates not being able to sub.
Getting a run. Oh, I see what you're saying. Look at that. Good quarterback keeper by Gutierrez, but surrounding defense by Soledad keeps him from making much yardage. Makes about 2 on the play. Stays in bounds, so keeps the clock running with 9 minutes to go. 21-6. North Salinas over Soledad. Boy, Aztecs had their moments. Definitely got down to the 12-yard line twice without putting it in, and finally scored on their last possession. Salinas scored 3 touchdowns before midway through the second quarter. Here's a nice quick pitch and good defense. Boy, he didn't tackle him yet, but finally Josh Wilson goes down. Might have lost a little yard. Yep, he did.
And we got a flag.
And we got a late flag coming out. Most likely unsportsmanlike conduct. Let's see which team is responsible. Yep, and it's against the white jerseyed Soledad team.
That hurts. That hurts.
So that was the one that got heard by the official. In the probably many epitaphs were yelled, but only one gets picked up by the yellow flag. And so they'll march it off 15 yards against Soledad. And
So instead of having them in a 3rd and long, they've got them, give them a first down.
yeah, over 10 yards. It was been 3rd and probably 15. And because of something that the officials heard, it's now a first down for North Salinas. Well, that's the whole point. You try to keep your head so these things don't happen. It's easy to lose your head. So here's the give right off at the bat. Give it to number 3, Jacob Rabante. Rabante hits that hole hard. And we got another injured Salinas player. And he's shaking everybody off, says, I'm okay, I'm okay. And meanwhile, they're standing in their huddle at the line of scrimmage, looking over at the coach for the play. Gutierrez barking out signals. Has the ball, gives it to his running back. Again, that is, looks like Victor Nunez. If I can get him. 20. Oh, check that, 24 on the carry. And that is Isaias Marino with the carry for North Salinas. Marino.
First down.
Picked up a first down. Marked the ball down about the 18-yard line. First down for the Vikings. It's at the 17-yard line. The whole team looking over to the sideline for the play. 7:30 to go here in the game as North Salinas is driving. Give the ball to number 6. Boy, he got some great yardage. That is Benavides.
Been carrying the ball a lot here.
Benavides with a nice carry. Yeah, I think Coach Zank's trying to get him into the scheme of things. Number 6, Christian Benavides. We got 1st and 10 or 1st and goal.
Yep,
They give it to Benavides again. Benavides gets it to the 5, where it's wrapped up there by big 78. Jamie Amaro. Nice stop by Amaro as North Salinas is bringing in a crew of players. So the Vikings have a first down, first and goal. There they are at the 5-yard line of Soledad. Got some new players in there. Number 26 is in there. That's Mario Gonzalez in the backfield. Waiting for the snap.
Interesting formation.
Oh, and there it was. They snapped it while the quarterback wasn't ready, and it was going to be the Wildcat. And it just went past Gutierrez, and he downs it back at the 25-yard line.
It's like Gutierrez was trying to call an audible or move somebody around.
Yeah, he left his position at the back of behind center, and the center snaps it, and there's nobody there. Well, we saw that a couple times with Soledad in the first half. That's the first time North Salinas has had that miscue. Brings up 2nd and 24 for the Vikings. Oh, 2nd and goal from the 24. There we go. So they got to get in the end zone from here. 6 minutes to go in the game. Here's Gutierrez waiting for the ball. He's going to pass, going off to his left, pulls it down, and boy, he's going to get wrapped up. Good tackle by Jose Martinez for Soledad. And that'll make it 3rd down. Make it 3rd down and 23, or 3rd down and goal from the 23. And that'll be a interesting call for North Salinas. See if they can get in the end zone. Well, Gutierrez finally has his call from the sideline. He's back in the shotgun. He has Nunez behind him, and now Nunez gets the ball. There he is, wrapped up. It gets across the 20. A little help from his quarterback. I was trying to get a little bit more, but let's see what we got. 3rd down now. 3rd and goal. Call it from the 19-yard line. Well, call it from the 20 for the Vikings. 4:50 to go here in the game.
We got a timeout. Timeout.
North Salinas started the scoring in the first quarter with 7:30 to go. A 1-yard plunge by Gonzalez made it 7-0. Again, North Salinas with 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. A 6-yard run by Nunez made it 14-0. And then with 8 minutes to go in the second quarter, a 3-yard run by Nunez made it 21-0 until early in the fourth quarter with 11:09 left. Soledad scored on a 25-yard Martinez run. We'll call it 23-yard run. The kick was no good. It's now 21-6. And North Salinas has the ball. Been a very intriguing game. We were hoping Soledad would have given us a little bit better of a battle. It seemed like North Salinas took off in the first half, and Soledad was not able to catch up.
And then they weren't able to cash in when they did get inside the red zone.
Yeah, they had a couple times where they got down to the 12 and unable to score any points for Soledad, so they came away empty until the final touchdown with 11 minutes to go in the fourth.
A lot of bad snaps. So, they're going for the field goal.
Oh, my. Ball would be placed at the 27, so it's a 37-yard field goal. And let's see. Of course, that's number 19. And kick is up.
No, hits the bar, hits the crossbar.
Hit the crossbar, that's no good. Again, that's Fernando Gonzalez for North Salinas, and he almost made the field goal. That's pretty close.
Did. Just another yard.
Wow. Well, that's pretty gutsy to try a field goal. That's
got nothing to lose, right?
No, nothing to lose. 4:39 to go here in the fourth. Soledad takes over on the missed field goal. Where do they put that, on the 20?
Yes.
Okay. We still have Fernando Longoria, the junior for Soledad, and quarterback, gives the ball up. He gets it to Jeremiah Murillo. Murillo locked up, doesn't get much yardage.
Lost a yard.
And he gets tagged with a loss of a yard, so mark it at the 19. Second down at 11 for the Aztecs. Well, you're not going to be with us next week.
No, I'm not. I'm going to be watching football from Hawaii next week.
For Palma to take on
Palo Alto.
Palo Alto should be a real interesting game.
I'd like to see that quarterback from Palo Alto.
Yeah, that'll be a key of the game, and see if Palma can come back if they're struggling tonight. Well, here goes a nice long pass. He's overthrew his man. Out in the flat was number 2, Martinez, but ball well overthrown. Stops the clock with 3:53 to go here in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 11 for the Aztecs. But from the way things are looking, it looks like Salinas will get out of the no-win column and get their first win. And it looks like Soledad might pick up their first loss of the season. And both teams will be facing their leagues coming up. I think they got one more week of pre-league.
One more week.
And of course, Soledad has a week off before they start league. And oh my goodness, Soledad didn't get rid of the ball, and he was sacked. Boy, nice tackle. And his numbers just kind of blend in with their uniforms. And his number 8 that was Carlos Prieto with the stop for the Vikings. You can see that I'm looking through my binoculars. I don't look at the monitor. They look a little clearer on the monitor. I wish I could zero in on the guy I want to see, though.
Now, this is a nice win for North Salinas. I think to get off the schneid and get that first win of the season. And then they go up to Santa Cruz next week, which is a very winnable game.
Here's Soledad punting, 4th down. 4th and 15. Didn't get the ball over into North Salinas territory, so it's going to be dead at about the 44. They're going to mark it at the 45-yard line. First down for North Salinas with 3 minutes to go here in the game. North Salinas 21, Soledad 6.
Yeah, I think the Vikings have to be encouraged with the way they ran the ball tonight. With the ball, David Dorr really looks like a threat at wide receiver.
Yeah, definitely have a threat in Dorr. He was good passing by Justin Gutierrez to get him the ball and put the ball where he could catch it. And here we have North Salinas. First down from the Soledad 45. He's in the shotgun again. Gutierrez gives it to his up man. And he's running just straight ahead. See if we can't make sure.
Oh, we got a penalty too.
At number 6 again, we're running Tristan Benavides.
Hold or personal foul? I didn't see it.
Where's the official coming to? Boy, they're moving that ball up. It looks like a big penalty against North Salinas. Personal foul against North Salinas. So move it up to the 47-yard line of North Salinas. So the Vikings really penalized for that. And they'll then take timeout. Well, as I was mentioning about the MCAET offers educational alternatives and programs that enhance cognitive thinking, creativity, imagination, problem solving, leadership, and preparing Monterey County youth with the skills they need to make positive choices about their academic and professional futures. MCAET's focus on both traditional and emerging media platforms ensures that all students, teachers, and families, including in those in remote areas of Monterey County, have equal access to the benefits of the programs. MCAET through the Monterey County Office of Education. And here we have North Salinas, second down and long, second and 20. And they give the ball over to Benavides again. He's got it on the outside. And finally brought down at the 25-yard line. Boy, nice run. Number 6, Tristan Benavides for North Salinas. Yeah, first down for North Salinas. They have the ball at the 25 of Soledad. And then what are we getting? Another timeout? Yeah, we got a timeout by Soledad this time. So let me just continue reading my MCAET Foundation. MCAET's focus on both traditional and emerging media platforms ensures that all students, teachers, and families, including those in remote areas of Monterey County, have equal access to the benefits and the programs. MCAET accomplishes its mission through a variety of standards-based programs designed to stimulate interest in the visual and performing arts, media production, technology skills, language learning, math, spelling, and much more. Given the rapid advances in technology, the Media Center's potential for proactively empowering youth across a board of geographic range with respect for differing socioeconomic status and cultures is virtually unlimited. MCAET is a partner with the Millennium Charter High School, a public school operated by a local nonprofit corporation located at the Monterey County Office of Education. The campus is in Salinas. The school has opened this fall, in 2013, with a college preparatory secondary education program emphasizing the visual and performing arts, digital and multimedia production technology, and 21st century skills like they're doing today, like running the cameras. All right, here we have first and 10.
You tried to get into MCAET, didn't you?
Yeah.
You said you still had some eligibility left, and
I don't know if they have a football team. Here's our basketball team.
You had that eligibility left in the broadcast booth.
You know? Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, I will get a little to further my education.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 2:11 to go as the clock is moving. Just want to give a thanks to our crew here from MCAET. Jack Peterson, the director. Jesse Valdez, the slow-mo and graphics. Manny Tarazan is the switcher. There's 3 cameramen. Hunter Thompson, Tony Saldivar, and we're watching, as number 3, and that is Jacob Rabante, runs through down to the 10-yard line. 3 cameramen, Hunter Thompson, Tony Saldivar, and Dan Zahalas. And Chuck Parker and Tom Moonaham are our technical advisors. And with me, Dave Kellogg, and I'm John Berlin, bringing you this broadcast from the MCAET.
And we still have eligibility left, so we may even be back next season.
Well,
we got a timeout
try
again.
to get back next week. All right. A minute 30 to go, and they take another timeout. I don't know. It's 21-6. You think these timeouts are planning on these big future plays, or are they just trying to give other players some time? I think that's generally what you do. You try to get other players in the game.
Speaking of getting other players in the game, Benavides didn't carry the ball in the first half at least, and he's carried the ball 6 times, and he's got over 50 yards rushing.
Yeah, he is a new player in the second half, and he just came in, started running the ball. Like you said, how many people touched the ball? 11 or 9?
Yeah, I ran out of fingers. I was trying to count. But,
That's a lot of running backs.
I went to a public school. Come
on. So you got a well-rounded education.
I did. I did indeed.
Well, but which city was that in?
I went to Woodside High.
Woodside.
I was a Wildcat.
Oh my. Okay. Well, I was down in Southern California at a public school.
1975, we came down and played Gonzales, and we thought it was the end of the world.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we thought the state dropped off just outside of Gonzales.
And you win? Or
no, we did not.
Here's a nice little cross-bucking handoff, trying to get a score here, but held up at the 5-yard line. I'm trying to get the number of the player.
I think it was our guy Rabonte again, I think.
Gonzalez? I think it was Mario 26, Mario Gonzalez, what I thought I heard, but I'm still looking at him. Yeah, it was Mario Gonzalez, 26, and he's kind of walking off with his hands on his helmet going, well, that's 22. That's 22. That's Wilson. That's not 26. So you're right. It could have been Benavides again. It could have been number 6. We'll have to check. Otherwise, it could have been Wilson. And here they go again, and they're close to the end zone. They're giving them the score. Yeah.
Yes,
No. Giving it to him at the 1.
He started with the touchdown thing.
Yeah,
and
it looked like
that.
And he started to wave his hands. Okay, so not a touchdown, but get it down to the 1-yard line for North Salinas. 43 seconds left in the game.
Who carried that time, John? Did you see? You didn't see.
I couldn't tell you who was running the game. Their numbers blend in with them. I think I'm better off looking at the monitor than my binoculars because the numbers blend into their black uniforms.
Would you sit down here? If you're North Salinas, would you take a knee?
Well, it's relative, but I think that would be, yes.
And they are.
Yeah, I think that's a very noble gesture.
Victory formation.
Might hold you from getting into the CCS playoffs later, but I think that's a very noble gesture to take a knee and let the game run out without forcing another touchdown. And so it looks like that game is over, Dave.
Yep, a big win for North Salinas. That gives them some momentum going into their game against Santa Cruz next week. First win of the season for them. Soledad, a little disappointing. Their first loss of the season, and they take a week off and will regroup to face Stevenson next week and 2 weeks.
Well, thank you, Dave Kellogg. I'm John Berlin. Our final score, this North Salinas Vikings 21, Soledad Aztecs 6. And that's our broadcast. Thank you, everybody.